I just realized I've been muted this entire time, so I explained none of that and just kind of been flailing about for nothing. Because I also got a new mic set up and I forgot to explain that. Oh, that is the opposite of genius. Oh, and I can't use this new controller this game. This is not a good controller, I guess. This is not the controller I thought I'd. Anyways, let me plug in my other controller and explain this. So let me re-explain quickly the reason why I'm not playing Guruman and why I'm early. So first of all, for Guruman, uh, it's because there's multiple endings, and to get them all, you have to essentially S rank every other level. And watching me play that with a guide wouldn't be very fun because I'd be constantly stopping and starting. So I gotta try to find time between streams and do that. And I'm starting early because I'm a bit under the weather. So I might talk a little bit less than normal. I gotta remember to unmute myself on this soundboard thing I got with this new mic. And that was my bad. Do I have to close the game again? No, no, it recognizes this controller. I think I have to. What is up with that controller? That is supposed to be fine, but now it's not. I'll figure it out later. Anyways, rather than repeating everything I rambled on about, because it was kind of half me mentioning how the new tracking is kind of iffy with my cat, like getting in the way of the camera. But yeah. So since I'm a bit under the weather, I might be talking a bit less, and because let's see what this has to say at the moment. And also because of the Guruman thing, I will be streaming that at a different time. Playing some Hades 2 today, and probably I will put something else in Tomorrow Night's slot instead, like Skull, because I haven't played that in a while. So we won't be able to see the true ending until later, because they haven't even implemented it, but I haven't even seen one of the endings, so, you know, who cares, I suppose. Anyways, this time it wasn't tech issues that caused my mic to be missing for a bit. It was me being, well, not the smartest. We left off last time, we had just gotten here. I mean, there'd be a cat here if we didn't already have them with us. Let's see how this one goes. Yeah, I'll try not to do that on the microphone too much.
Some iron.
I forget how much that we need, but yeah. It's locked. We can't proceed. We have to do this first. We get some more aid from Hera.
Let's begin.
And I figured out last time that if you want to take advantage of the different predictions of all boons things, you have to get to second gifting with someone.
Satisfactory.
It does require you to have at least 2 to be confident with that.
I always knew Kronos would return. Zeus kept saying I was fearful over nothing. We buried the old wretch in the depths of Tartarus after all. But he's a deathless titan. Time, it seems, slipped through our fingers.
Always a good one. What elements do we have? Fire, wind. Well, these we're focusing on on the Zeus ones. Might as well.
All right. Exit gateway activated.
Did I just replace one on accident without paying attention? I did, didn't I? That is my fault for not paying close attention to the swap thing. Okay, that was just me being down there. I should have dodged. I've been taught how we need more nectar. Hello again. Well, that went barely better than expected.
Been flying for a while now. At first, it brought me back to the terror I felt as a kid. Those final moments. I wanted to put myself through them again and again. Don't know why.
Icarus, you were young and you made a mistake. What's the use torturing yourself for it for all eternity? I thought you wanted to learn to fly to prove yourself to your father.
Come on, Nelly. I'm never going to prove myself to him. But something happened as I kept trying to use my wings. I started to like it. Seeing from a different point of view.
You look so in your element up there. I always believed if I could make you whole again, perhaps some night we'd learn to fly together. I still want to feel what it's like.
You've no idea how much I wanted that too. But it was something I had to do on my own. I'd love to take you up with me now, but yeah, shades and goddesses don't mix.
Cast also blasts the area for 4 seconds, dealing 5 damage to foes, but 20 to you. Still I'm taking advantage of that, even though it's really good. We have all of our revives, so we'll be able to use that.
Off he goes.
I didn't gift him before. We're gonna end up using our revive in a moment. Never mind. We're surviving somehow.
I said that we don't ever fight with one another on Olympus, little niece. Well, that might have been a slight exaggeration on my part, but I stand with Hera on this one. We think your efforts are best spent up here.
Oh, yeah, that's always a good one. Thank you, Echo. How many? Yeah, no. It's not gonna tell me how many I need to rank it up on this part. But check in between areas if we get there. Oh, we made it to the shop.
I located something. Be not afraid. Rest easy now.
Nothing else here? Just those? Wow, well, we're gonna get the new ability.
In the name of Hades.
And that's a good one. At this moment, we've got a clear element we're focusing on.
Off I go.
Oh, time for this fight.
Charybdis, devourer of ships.
Yeah, not our first time seeing him. We're gonna lose at least one revive on this.
Not finished. Out of shells.
I really should be dodging more. That's two. Which sucks. That's three. Wow, I'm not doing well. And that's all four. Finally. Why am I so bad at this fight?
How many ships have fallen in that maw? Olympus, I accept this message.
Oh, I missed the thing on the ship. Oh well. Ooh.
Face me.
Got that just in case I somehow fail this fight. How many bones? 94 versus how much ash? We need more ash.
Return to shadow now.
Yeah, I'll do better eventually.
What a night.
No, that's a familiar voice.
So, what's the deal with the horned guy anyway? Saw him and Nemesis chatting like they were an item or something. It was weird.
They're siblings, Dora. The horned one is Lord Moros, emissary of the Three Fates, our distinguished guest and a valuable ally.
Yeah, looks like we really put him up in style.
Oh, what's wrong?
You're an absolute nuisance, you know that?
Look, you're right, I've never known what it was like before Kronos returned. You keep insinuating it was worse than now. How so?
Already told you, babe. Your father, my mother, whole inner circle, they got off bossing everyone around. Didn't give me space to spread my wings. Bunch of Olympus wannabes, but with mood lighting.
So you prefer living in a state of total disorder and constant mayhem to living under a principled set of rules?
That's a really good way to put it.
We all have our little rituals to calm our nerves.
Hail to you, Witch of the Crossroads. It gladdens me to see you, Hecate. I have observed the stalemate upon Olympus holds, although the Titan Kronos musters forces in Ephyra still. Shall I continue monitoring them?
Yes, Selene, do. Blasted Ephyra is the closest exit out of here. Do you suppose they are prepared for a single assailant to weave through their ranks?
The Titan's forces are somewhat in disarray. Thus, no, I do not think they are sufficiently prepared for one of us. But I shall watch and make certain of it. For now, I must be off. Together we shine.
Farewell. Together we shine.
All these require us to get further up on the surface, except the fabric.
Welcome, Lord Charon. I'll take it.
Oh, gotta wait again. No, I'm gonna gift a second time to Odysseus first.
I'm most grateful, Goddess, and expect to knock this back at the Taverna at the soonest opportunity.
No rush, just as long as you enjoy it when that opportunity presents itself.
So how has Nemesis been faring out there? Taking matters into her very capable hands. Not making too much grief for you, I hope?
So you know already. And Headmistress must too. Nemesis is being Nemesis. Discovering firsthand our task is not as simple as it seems.
Say no more then. Though if she becomes too intent on impeding your results over achieving her own, we'll step in.
It won't come to that.
Which reminds me. Hold on a second. Who do I not have a second gift to amongst the Olympians? Zeus, Hera, Poseidon, Demeter, Apollo. So pretty much everyone, everyone except Artemis. I've gifted. I have not given a second time to. Interesting to see.
Keep heading up when you ought to be heading down toward your objective. Forget about the mountain, not your fight.
My family on Olympus is under assault by the legions of Kronos, and it's not my fight?
No. He's down below, all comfy on your father's throne, and you don't have anything to worry about besides him.
But there's stuff up there for upgrades.
Sure I don't. The Arcana. I finally understand.
Question here is, which one should I upgrade next? The restore health at pre-existing location one? Obviously, the sprint is probably the best one. Either that or one of the health boost ones.
So that's it. Now I see.
We're going to, upgrade multiple.
I see.
Ooh, this one I can upgrade twice.
I see it now. I should be able to increase my grasp.
It gives me 3. Yeah, that's good and all, but since I don't use the cast anywhere near as much as I should, going with this guarantees magic regen, which gives more versatility. We have enough to at least guarantee to gift someone. Who should I... Well, that's how that close that is to ranking up, I guess.
The bangle.
Let's go with the Bengal, I guess. Because we haven't gifted Zeus a second time yet, so we haven't unlocked the ability to see his predictions. Ah, not this weapon.
Some of you made it from the surface, huh? Way to go with that tablet apiece, young one. Our ranks are beginning to swell with shades who may yet find great purpose in their immortal coil.
Their lives, such as they are, will only improve once my father is restored to his rightful throne.
Oh, there's no doubt of that. But first we fight.
Heading up. For my family. Lord Zeus, King of Olympus, I am honored to be in your service. I vow to use your thunderous power for the greater good of our family.
Even in such a time, you paid proper respect to your lord uncle, my well-mannered niece. Know in turn you have my gratitude.
Sorry, Pixel. Prophecy foretold?
You're wise to bear my cloud bangle, my niece. How easily I spotted you with it, so that I may bestow my blessings when you need them most. Now choose, and smite our enemies as I would do myself if I were there.
Go with the dashing one. It's rare, so it's the best one. And it's just generally a good ability.
Straightforward.
Ooh. I guess we're gonna power up the dash even more. Alright, with that 4 mana regen every... I mean, a mana regen every few seconds. Yeah, of course we can just cast constantly. Oh, sweet. We got another moss.
These palms are even here.
More damage for our dash.
The barely held together city is a labyrinth of streets. Some barricaded still, yet others not. Each horror-filled, night after endless night.
So many mortals lived and died in such a place. Need a quick overview.
So, what are our options today? Chat. Another Zeus, good. Health. Don't really need the magic. We can give a... First of all, let's go with the upgrade.
Heracles.
You blasted gods and goddesses are all alike.
Why do you say that? Do what? Oh, new ones. So your cast attacks deal plus 50% damage and all strike sideways. And your dash strike hits a large area and starts 60% in the armor based on total. We have the dash ability focus, so that'd be good. Else this is good because we just straight up can do more of them now. Let's go with this one first.
Skira grows in strength.
And the second one for any prophecies, and he's more difficult to encounter, but
I know what you are, you bloody witches. One foreign word, one finger-wagging gesture directed at me, and I'll squeeze you till you pop.
that is... What did we do?
That won't be necessary. Though I would know how came you to feel this way about us bloody witches. How many have you met?
2 questions too many. The more you know, the more you can manipulate. Now off with you.
I believe they're actually being quite accurate with how much of a prick he is.
Let's get the lay of the land.
My question is, how many have I gifted to Hermes? I want to gift to her because she's, in a sense, hard to encounter. For now, let's go get more power because we're still quite lacking in it.
Be gone. You'll be out in no time, Shades. There he is.
Ooh. We have not actually done this one before. Not actually, because it hasn't really looked useful to me, but you know.
What's left of Aphira?
Oh, I did want to go there anyways, and let's go get whatever that is.
Beetle wing?
Some assistance, please. And caught. It's a zeal.
Second one for those prophecies.
Bottle you can spare on my behalf? Oh, this shall be a splendid compliment with several much less pleasant ingredients, whose aroma this ought to disguise.
I shudder to think what concoction you have in mind, though trust you shall make use of that in service to our cause.
I meant to warn you, by the way, to not engage with the big burly lion-maned fellow who sometimes stalks about the streets out there.
You must mean Heracles. We've already met, and I gathered that I ought to keep my distance. He says he serves the gods, but he's a threat.
Oh, he's just a big downer. I cure his injuries, yet still he incurs more, and not even I possess the power yet to cure his spirit. The dead have more cheer than a man like that. Now come, I've curses to concoct.
Gain magic, or foes' range shots have less travel speed. Let's go with the magic this time.
That they shall feel.
Moss.
House she shall go for.
Show me the surroundings.
I know I want the health and probably to get the ability, but the question is, what should I get for the last thing? Got him. Any other doorways? Nothing in this area that's an option. Anything have a special option?
Let's have a look around.
Yep, we'll make our decision on which to get as the other ability after we go and get this. Takes advantage of our
One of those blasted signs. Death to Kronos. Let us together shine this night, O moon.
The Cyclops Polyphemus, whom you faced, once hid within a cavern not even my silver light could reach. Now he has taken sides with Kronos. Too many rise against the gods. Now, on this phase, I can see you may direct the lunar ray.
It's a good one. Ooh, more health. Question is, which one?
What's left of Ephira?
This is not going to decide for me. You can go Hera. And go Hermes. Go with Hermes.
You shades are getting out of there. Now for the last one.
No way you could have already stopped Drax by now, but going after him right when you did, you're buying us some time to put a little wrinkle in his plan. So cheers.
We have not seen that one yet. And we also have not. That might have been smart to go for that.
Is near.
Oh, I'll get it in a second.
I release you.
Hopefully the valuable's still there. It is.
There.
Garlic. Useful, but not what we needed.
I can get out.
Ooh.
In the name of Hades. In you go.
I assume the progress with him requires you to get just further into the level or something.
Just wanted to be left alone. Move to the countryside, quiet life of the shepherd and all. Only for you to drag me out of retirement.
I've done no such thing. I'm going to the docks. You're choosing to try and stop me when you could be tending to your sheep instead.
Oh, I'll tend to them all right. But in order to do that, I gotta tend to the likes of you first. Just like I used to in the good old days.
Aha! We're not doing that much damage to him, are we? Gotcha! I was so low on health, too.
Fast asleep again. Some wool.
So fluffy.
Few more encounters to rank that up, but, should I go with next? We still have all our revives. So what did we get? Oh. I mean, base power was always good.
Done. Shamblers. That's for last time.
Ooh. Anything to gather? No. Alright then.
All clear.
See all those Chronos ships trudging this way, Witchy? Most of them already sunk before, over many times. They and their dead crews keep coming back to haunt us. Now that's some dedicated service, eh?
Ooh. But yeah, this one's better given the...
To abandoned ship.
I mean, I wish I'd gotten more magic then, but also... Then I wouldn't have gotten that. Ooh, more iron. Bones are good, but, you know... As much as gold is good, let's go for more health.
I can still fight.
I mean, indeed you can, but, moving on. I mean, health is good, but at this point, constantly low on health anyways. And getting more power would be helpful instead. We can call upon Aphrodite, but we can't call upon Icarus. And second,
You've reached the rift that thoughtful Lord Poseidon slashed across our pretty countryside, enabling our foes to mass against us even faster than they could on foot. Just hurry over, hmm?
That last night you got me was so good. Can't even imagine what it would have been like while I was still alive. Wasn't going to ask for another, but since you're offering.
I'm offering, so here. Maybe it's even better now that you're Shade. You mortals had to eat and drink out of necessity, but nectar helps fulfill a different kind of need.
You brought along the little hammer for me, eh? First one I ever made. First that was any good, at least. Sort of a funny process, making things for making things.
Icarus, how could you give me this? You should hold on to it as a reminder of how far you've come as a creator. I would have figured this to be one of your father's masterworks.
It's much more special in your care than mine. Creating tools that others can use to reach new heights. That's how I reach them myself. You're doing me a solid here, Millie.
ooh. Just gonna make our casts even more powerful.
Thank you. Bye.
Ooh.
Now there's a seasoned singer. Enjoy Poseidon's depths. Hear me on my authority. This feeling, oh.
More driftwood. We needed more.
The sleeker, broader, ghostly ships in the armada of the Titan Lord is now bereft of all the plunderers that were its crew. But in their restlessness, they may yet rise again.
Then I'll sink them again.
Yeah, it's the one downside to that ability. So difficult to aim. Ash for unlocking new things, or bones for purchasing stuff. Ash.
Can't right now.
Ooh.
Damn it.
Still have 2 revives, though. Oh, this is gonna be painful.
Cheers.
Nothing new.
But if you really want to get involved, why, sure.
I didn't have a choice.
Don't hate me, Aphrodite. She's angry with me now.
Losing so much of my health, and it just feels like such a waste.
It's no secret that I'm prone to fits of passion, and I'd not have it any other way. But you could have it differently next time.
Yep, good thing we're at the shop. Hopefully there's a heal.
End of the line.
There is. Oh, we finally make it to the boss. We haven't done that before.
Chasing your business on behalf of my erstwhile professional associate there. Feels good to be working together with that one again. You tell him I said,
There we go.
So, what's the boss of this area? Oh.
You made it. Hey, sailor. What a coincidence running into you like this so far away from home. Where are you headed? Maybe I could give you a lift. You know perfectly well where I'm headed. And I can get there on my own, thanks. You sure about that? Because it looks like you've been having a pretty rough night so far. And it's only going to get worse. I don't care for your insinuations here, Eris. Speak plain or get out of my way. Oh, I'll speak plain. You're boring, I don't like you, and you don't get to order me around. Run! What did you just do?
Damage.
Ooh, that's hot. I hate cats. Things are heating up.
They are, and you're annoying.
No. Give up.
I refuse. If you fail to dodge one shot, you're gonna fail to dodge them all. Gotta figure out who the boss is, but I'm not gonna successfully defeat them.
Got you in my sights. Blam! No! Got so far, only to trip and fall. Damn it, Eris. Hey, you were talking
working in your sleep a little bit. Not that I paid too close attention, but where were you last night anyway? You seem a little off.
Oh, I was up there, on the surface. I never thought I'd see it for myself, and now I'm there night after night. It's cold, damp, overrun with the dead.
You're really selling me on the whole thing. If it's that bad, how come you keep on going over there? I'd just stay here if I were you. Or me.
You don't understand. I have to go that way. It's part of my task. Well, not officially, but... Look, I won't bore you with the details. I should go.
Have fun being all cold and damp.
Eris outright attacked me, just as I was approaching Mount Olympus. Who gave her the adamant rail anyway? A weapon once used to slay titans turned against the gods.
The rail has turned against the gods before. Only the fates know its true and final purpose. But Eris has it by their own decree. Perhaps as a plaything to keep her occupied.
To keep me occupied, apparently. Makes me wonder if the fates want Kronos stopped or not. Did you and Eris ever fight like this?
Oh yes, much as I tried to avoid it.
Oh, 3 more things from Zeus. Bring on those 2.
What are you looking at?
On black wings does the uncontrollable embodiment of strife go wheresoever she may please, and lately, that is often in the princess of the underworld's way.
Cheers, Eris.
Huh?
You traitor. How dare you stand against me and our cause? And of all the nerve to show your face again here. You'll be cast out for what you've done. Sorry, babe, but I'm not going anywhere. Thank Nyx and Hecate and their unbreakable oaths. Besides, you got me all wrong. Oh? Perhaps I merely mistook you for one of Nyx's other daughters who readily shot at me using the rail of adamant. No, that was me all right, and I had a great time. But I take umbrage with the traitor thing. Think I made clear I wasn't on your side. Then you serve Kronos. Sure.
Thank you.
Should be of use.
Still need 1 more of those.
Moonlight guide you, Shades.
Alas. Sister Selene notified me it was Eris herself who barred you from gaining the heights of Olympus. She never should have got her hands on the rail of adamant again, that wretch.
Headmistress, is there truly nothing we can do? Your oath to Nyx means Eris can come and go here as she pleases, only to try and blast me to bits when I approach my goal.
One must carefully consider the terms of binding contracts, Melinoy. A mistake on my part you are paying for firsthand. And I apologize. Do bring her hell when next you meet.
Gladly.
Sounds good. Last night I dreamt of this.
Oh, we need this for... First of all, let's... I mean, I want this. We're going to forget me not it. As much as I make the battle better, we can then rank up with our friendship with Dora now.
Dark of chaos, light of moon, heed now my will. So mote it be.
Before we go talk to Dora, let's go see what that place looks like.
Liquid lamentation flows through the river Cocytus. Yet even in such hopeless waters, certain creatures learn to live and thrive.
I do sense some of them want out.
Let's go plant stuff, just in case.
the time you need.
Hey, if you're not busy, up for a little visit with me to the riverside? I've got a twin lure we could use right here.
Don't know that I'll be doing you much good, between my inability to use a rod of fishing and my inability to keep quiet, but hey, you asked for it.
We did.
The River of Lamentation. Nothing but a bunch of sad stuff floating around in there. Sure you wouldn't rather leave it be?
Whatever's wallowing in there is going to stay put, unless it's finally decided it's had enough. For any such souls, we'll be doing them a favor, I think.
Not like we owe them, and not like they'll do us any favors back. And if all they can do now is feel sad for themselves at the bottom of a mucky river, fishing them out might not do them any good anyway.
We're not fishing them out, really. It's more like we're giving them an opportunity to escape their circumstances. It's a bit different from the mortal way of fishing in that sense.
And if they don't like it any better up here, that's on them.
Indeed.
Seems like an awful lot of trouble for some weird fish. Anytime now? Swim times?
Another MOBA.
Ha! You tricked a fish. Well, that definitely was a thing that happened. Thanks.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Wow, we're getting close to 10 hearts, Dora.
Catch of the night.
Didn't we need 3? We did, but we used the driftwood.
Full grown.
Yeah. Well. We still have a nectar, so we can go and gift someone else to get that, find out their boons. Should we go with Hephaestus? Just decide based on the weapon for tonight, because I do need the skull.
Which to use first?
I guess Aphrodite, because she's good for the close range. Something new. Why is this new? Because we got to the end of the rift? Oh, as we got to the end of the rift.
Commander, there must be something you could tell me of my brother. The stronger my connection, the better our chances. You knew him, didn't you?
I knew your brother, yeah. Good kid most of the time. He wouldn't want you to be so hung up about him. What he'd want, more than anything, I think, is for you to hit me as hard as you can, repeatedly and often, and that's what I would want for you as well.
Very well.
Starting to get creepy.
Straight to the bone.
All right, Eris.
We're not making it to her.
Headmistress guide.
Unless we get a lot more powerful.
You make me want to doubt myself less frequently, Lady Aphrodite. You wouldn't mind another offering, would you? Your offering is more than welcome, love. And come to think, it's been entirely too long since someone showered me with praise.
Probably been 5 minutes.
You are as fresh as rain this eve, gorgeous. Paid a recent visit to the springs, hmm? There's nothing like a good hot bath, especially when in good company.
Nothing new here, which is good.
Certainly.
Bones and power. Ooh, we still have the magic boost, so that magic card.
I have returned. I saw that you encountered Heracles. Beware that man, who has made many enemies in service to the gods. He even wronged me once, and still walks brazenly as ever in my light. Behold. Wolf Howl.
More garlic. Here. Before we move on, let's check what our options are, and also if any of them have anything special. More Aphrodite, some health, hammers, magic. Wow, we have a lot of good options. Hammer, Aphrodite, Demeter, and health, and then we decide what after that what we want to get.
How many of these do they have? The keenest blades of all.
Anything got some special? Yep. Let's get our health, then we'll go to Aphrodite. Probably Hermes, the last one that I was thinking that I don't know.
Should put a dent into that barrier. For me. Oh, good.
Oh. An element, which is neat, but
Time sign. Death to Kronos. Aphrodite. Bronze. Olympus, I accept this message.
Hmm.
Need a quick overview.
I think the frost abilities would come in handy.
You sprang forth from underneath that gloom onto our world's surface, have you, Flower? If you mean to visit our mountain, merely follow the path of desolation leading straight to us.
I mean, I need... That would be very useful. I can go and get 2 Apollo boons, would be double. Or I can go get... I'll do that, might as well. Let's combine them, see if we can get something good out of that.
bars your passage, does he now? Don't know what good my light will do against the likes of him, though perhaps I can help get you there in one piece.
I accept this gift.
Ooh, health. Always good.
You shades are getting out of there. In the name of Hades.
This is giving kind of a range of, or a AoE effect to our range attack. Sure, make it more useful.
Finished here.
Amid the stench of death,
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Enough of this place.
A small discovery.
Let me help you.
Whatever gold you paid ought to be at the bottom of the sea. Who does that Chrono Kronos think he is, showering mortals with shiny metals?
Ooh, we haven't gotten this before. Just for the sake. Oh, you don't have any.
Gold coins.
Chow time. Hey, what's your beef with Kronos anyways? He wants to change stuff up a bit, so what? Life's hard up here. It could be easier.
It won't be. That town back there, as you call it, would have been bustling with mortals. Now it's a festering necropolis. All thanks to the Titan.
My sheep, they're glad to be alive. No complaints. But individuals like you got too many ideals. Best I eat you and be done. You're mine.
How? I was behind him. I attacked him, but, you know, he was standing in fire. Ooh. And I was just about to defeat him too, so that's annoying timing.
Don't stand in my way.
That's all he's good at.
That smell. Maybe I should switch.
We should. Clearly I need a type of revival, but rather than... I should go with this one. So I can also rank it up while I'm at it.
Very well.
But before we continue on with the run, I will be right back. Need to deal with that tracking thing a little bit better. Ignoring that, BRB. I return. Let's go. Hopefully this time we do better against Eris.
Done there.
Assume we even make it to her, but that's something I'd struggle with for a bit. I'd like at least to make it to the next area. Don't have to win, but it'll mean new collectibles or gatherables.
Tula, be my guest. Victory.
Trip.
Tula never fails.
Nothing else. And health, obviously. Survivability is what we need. Ooh, something there we need. They'll need a lot more ash for locking literally any of the remaining Arcana.
Stand down.
Moving on. Oh, exit blocked. Right. Ooh. Why'd I do that? I'm not standing in the fire, I'm standing next to it.
Oh, that hurt.
Ooh. I don't think I have... Like, you can't give first counters, I don't think, anyways.
Of stone, harpy feather, knuckle bone. Is that who I think it is?
Who?
Oh, well, isn't this marvelous? How you've grown, little miss. Do you remember Circe, the enchantress, still? Huh? Oh, no matter. Not the circumstances for small talk. Show me your palms.
Of course I remember you, Madam Circe. So this is your famous island. Such a relief to be here rather than another drowned ship. I take it we're not meeting by chance?
Wise to our ways as ever. Our Lady Hecate and I decided I had best relocate for a while and survey events as near the mountain of the gods as possible. Then tonight within my crystals, I saw you. Now, how may we make you better?
mote it be. Did it work? Huh.
Interesting. Hopefully, I'll make sure I have a nectar next time. Hopefully, to encounter you. Farewell, and regretfully, we have to fight this thing again.
You're going to let me pass.
Not by choice, it won't. Just barely didn't lose another revive.
Don't get in my way.
You and your perenni Demeter, you must have so much catching up to do. Perhaps you even have the power to unfreeze that disapproving scowl I oft fear is permanently set, though I can see she wishes to address you now herself.
Ooh, a duo.
Please pay no heed to Aphrodite, Flower. She's more concerned about the contours of my face than doing anything of use. But on the count that we've much catching up to do, she's right.
Those are rare to encounter, and obviously, yeah, fated choice.
Very well.
Regretfully, I'm low on health, so that doesn't help me much.
You wretches.
Oh, well,
Always use more.
seriously, while charging it up, I'm also... Success again! That is a lot more powerful than I thought it was.
Known heck a while, and don't envy either one of you. She couldn't just send you off to deal with Gramps before you were ready. You must have hated having to wait. I know I do.
We have not taken that one before, so I gotta do it for once I gift him.
My doom forestalled again.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Barely, but yeah, that is surprisingly very powerful. Ooh. And the shop. Please have a heal. Ooh, and some gather, some good ones too.
I found something. There.
You gotta heal.
Hear me on my authority.
My bounty.
As the black flagship sails closer to the shore, the Princess of the Dead knows well that whatsoever strife she has experienced thus far this night is about to get worse.
So much worse.
Oh, I waited eagerly. Moonlight guide you, my lord. Now take me to the coast.
Oh, again, nuisance.
Heiress.
Whoa, Trouble, you're huge! Like you and Nemi had a child, which, come to think of it, is just about the worst thing I've ever imagined. And I've imagined a lot.
Then imagine what I'm about to do to you in this form, courtesy of Circe the Enchantress. Had you not been so delinquent, you could have learned from her yourself.
Learn to become a freak, you mean? That's the difference between you and me. You need somebody to teach you everything, while I've got pure instinct. Yeah, burn it all down! Look out below! Neat trick. Better hide. Now watch this. Back to normal.
Aha!
Fire! How's that? I'm back.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Yeah, I'm not taking advantage of that fact. It's really good for regular encounters, not for the fights.
Now it's my turn. How about this? Stay out of this, Moon.
No, that is a... She was one hit away. But she wouldn't hold still long enough for me to attack her even once. That is BS.
To be beaten by her.
It's annoying, isn't it?
Hey, the head wedge isn't busting your chops too bad, is she? What with you coming back here pretty often lately and all?
I know Headmistress can be very demanding. I'm sure she hopes I would have encountered more success by now, but she's been nothing but patient.
Really? Well, I hope that sticks.
Lady Medea.
Good evening.
I found Circe the Enchantress on my route toward Olympus. Or likely, she found me. She hasn't changed a bit from what I recall. You have her keeping watch over the seas?
That I do. Selene takes to water like a cat, while Circe hails from the sea. Thus has it been a good arrangement for a while. I trust Circe's work retains its potency.
She's been great.
So many more shades of the dead now linger here. And the earthy aroma, quite unlike before. These crossroads changed since last I visited.
Welcome back to the abode, Lady Medea. What brings you here? And will you be staying with us for a little while?
No, I am Great Hecate's eyes upon the surface. But the night is young, and I've business with the broker there. A surplus of bones to exchange. See you above and below, sorceress.
See you.
We can make that now.
I ask of you, spirits of earth and night, to take away this pain that we may fight.
As you say.
Nothing new. We've done so many. Ah, the twin lures are now there.
A set of lures.
We do need a lot more of these for stuff, so might as well.
This?
If I may.
Hold on a second. Got a gift to Dora.
On the one hand, I really don't know what I did to deserve this, but on the other hand, I really don't care. It's mine now.
It most certainly is. And there's more in it for you if you keep on haunting this tent.
Ooh, next gift we can use the basalt noodles jump up to. Which puts it 8 out of, I assume 10 is the max.
The fated list continues to unfold, so thank you. While the fates often let events unfold naturally, at times they value an additional degree of certainty, and are willing to make it worthwhile.
I've seen a number of the listed prophecies already come to pass. Still others are foretold in their place. The magic in that scroll, it's beyond anything I've learned.
You must have your doubts. The fates are rather famous for their sense of irony. But, no matter the outcome, I'm grateful for your willingness to discover their design. Our families are at stake.
Our families and more. I was thinking about a visit to the hot springs and thought you might be interested, my lord.
Respectfully, Princess, I've passed events to document, so I had better not. Some other time, perhaps?
I guess it has to be one that has the symbol.
Come here.
Hello, nuisance.
I really thought you had me that time, babe, but I guess not. Maybe later. You must be mad you can't get back at me right now. I wouldn't break the peace here even if I could, Eris. But you really test my self-control. When next I see you at the edge of the rift, I'll not hold back. Ooh, she's angry. Just the way I like it.
Yeah, what?
Eris stands against us. Just as I neared my destination on the surface, she was there. Let the adamant rail do much of the talking.
Imagine my surprise. So what to do? Can't kick her out since all children of Nyx are welcome here? Whose ever bright idea that was. Maybe give her some more second chances?
You've made your point.
A moment, goddess. Good, you're back. According to reports, Eris flew off toward the Rift of Thessaly on an intercept course with the fleet. Except I don't think that she's headed there to help. Not you, at least.
She's not.
These reports aren't of much benefit to me after the fact, but at least I can confirm they're accurate. How preposterous that we cannot rid ourselves of her.
All we can do is work with what we've got. I apologize that we could not forewarn you on this one. We'll continue investigating her motives and accomplices.
I'm not convinced she has any of either. Grow strong. Just breathe. The fates.
We've almost got them all activated now. We don't have any gifts, so I can pick anything, really. Anything I want to power up. I could bring the engraved pin to try and up its rank a bit. Clearly, it's very useful.
Should work. Zorafat.
And that concludes our little orientation. Any questions? Shoot. Your path is fraught, young one. Know that I'm always here to let you vent all your anger and frustrations upon, as well as to train with.
The greatest teacher is out there. Aphira awaits.
I swear I should go back to down route to hopefully get another
The dead throughout Aphira should be resting easy in your father's care, but Gramps shut it all down before
Contagion.
the Underworld's gates, and here we are. If I were dead, I'd be mad too.
Have this. Have this. Have this.
Oh, that paid off.
Fishing point there. Tula, catch.
Why not go with the axe? I haven't used it much.
No escape. Easy catch for Tula.
Its cast abilities are really useful, though. So having the mana regen makes it a usable weapon.
We've got a situation starting to unfold. A big crevasse opened up at the base of the mountain, and something's in there. Something big. And it's breathing. Suppose it's friendly?
Definitely not.
The light of the sun.
Have I done that boss fight? Should I go check it out, just for the sake of checking it out?
A champion of Kronos.
Wow, I'm doing terribly. Maybe I should have done this after I cleared the other rooms. Yeah, well.
Your soul be damned, traitor. We've been holding our own up here against that Kronos and his forces, but there's something going on. Oh, I can feel it. Whatever the Titan thinks he has in store, however, I suspect that it can burn.
Greater strength. In you go.
A bit of this. Oh.
Hello again.
You work so tirelessly at your craft, Lady Medea. If I may ask, where do you find the strength for your pursuits night after night?
It's very much straightforward, sorceress. I seek to punish all who wronged me in proportion to the harm they caused. Though have no fear, you're not on any list of mine.
Have you been wronged so often that you need more than one list of wrongdoers? What happens when you've cursed them all?
My lists are based on categories of affront, from mere dislikes to deep betrayals. As for what happens after I've achieved my work, I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Pose, and then...
A curse upon them all. So noted by. A pox upon our enemies.
They're trying to slow me down.
See, well, health and Celestine would be good. Selene, I couldn't remember. I can't remember her name. Two rooms, neat. Some gold, nice. We'll be able to buy more stuff at the shop when we get to it. Nectar! Hopefully we get to the Enchantress Isle again so we can take advantage of that fact.
This is for you. You wield the Moonstone axe, whose broad blade shimmers with my light. Then you must hear the song it sings. Such strength combined with yours. Look forth. Then wield my light with grace.
Where to this time?
A good question. We still have two more. We can go get two Hera, or we can go get an Apollo and something else. Apollo's been serving us well for this run, so...
message. I grow strong. Join me.
Thank you.
Freedom in death.
I get double magic, which make casting easier. I can go get a Hera ability or an Aphrodite ability. Did I gift Aphrodite Devil yet? I did, so we can go and work towards.
You'll be out in no time, Shades.
What shall become of our fair mountain, love? Just recently we felt such tremors as I'd not experienced before. At first I thought it was Poseidon shaking up the earth again, but one look at him and I knew it wasn't so.
1 second. Good delivery looks like. Hey, why not?
That's a feeling there. Cutthroats. All right. A shrine to Lord Hermes. Hermes must be in the area. Shouldn't take too long.
I could pay extra. I can just wait 5 encounters. That's what the Hermes shrine is. Interesting.
Show me the surroundings. Well, this was lovely.
Let's get to work. Nobody wants you playing favourites, witches. We've got this method of delivering you unmarked boons where you'll just have to take what you can get. Surprise!
Knife. The shrines of Lord Hermes that I've seen around the surface. I noticed they take offerings of gold as well. I take it the two of you are back in business then? Then may business be good.
Not enough progress. I thought maybe that would be the thing that sets him over.
So what does Kronos offer you exactly for these ineffectual attempts to bar my passage?
Don't see how that's any of your business, meat. fuss in my town. Falls on me to keep things nice and orderly.
Ephira is not your town. Unless that was your arrangement with the Titan, though the city wasn't his to give away. In any case, ready to earn your nightly keep.
Oh, you don't know the next thing about my arrangement. For one, I always take my pay up front. But with you here, I get a little bonus.
Ah! Oh.
Sounds like the sheep got into something, huh?
Gotcha.
Out cold.
Special delivery.
There's my order.
At least one of the orders.
Look carefully about.
7 more encounters to rank it up. What will it do at rank up?
Unfortunate livestock residing with the ravenous Cyclops seem to be unaware of the conditions under which they graze about and wander. Not exactly lost. At least, not yet.
The one they have to guide them is asleep. As planned.
Ooh.
Beg pardon?
Choose your path.
Seleni's hidden strength.
We have a delivery of another one showing up anyways. So, you know, it's gonna... We'll give you more power from it. Nectar!
A gift.
Special delivery.
I walked the path.
Gotcha! And more health. Engraved pin rank up. 45 health instead.
Sink or swim. Last one. I'll run this blasted ship aground. Tula now.
Welcome back, Pixel. Not the timing. We're not doing anywhere near the damage to him. It's a stupid shield.
I'll take the helm from here.
You seen that Icarus flying about? At first I took him for some giant ghostly bird, but it's that kid of Daedalus, all right. I reckon he made his latest wings himself. He's not too bad.
That would have come in really handy.
I located something.
Be not afraid.
I'm glad I made sure to keep a nectar with me.
Wing and horn of bull. Little seeds and bigger fronds. It's you!
Hello.
Behold that ancient isle on which a great enchantress plies her trade. Amid such flora and fauna as have come to welcome her as one of their own.
It feels so safe and peaceful here. Madam Cersei, I'm grateful that we had a chance to meet again after all this time. Your kindness to me always meant a lot, and I wanted to give you this small token in return.
Nectar! Oh, thank you, little miss. I've made attempts to brew my own, but never get it right. Though why don't you take this in kind? Think of it as a little island souvenir.
It's beautiful and quite adorable. Thank you.
Welcome, Puppet. Though, forgive me that I have not invited you inside my little hut. Such hospitality I don't extend to anyone. And I make no exceptions, not even for you.
Madam Cersei, that is perfectly all right, and there's no need to explain. We all live in seclusion in our own way. What other way is there? With privacy comes peace of mind.
I'm grateful that you understand. Of late, I share my simple home with beasts, but that is all. This Isle of Aia is not mine, of course. Rather, it's my dear companion, and can be yours. So please, help yourself to anything you need whilst here.
You already did that one. Ooh.
Then you shall have it.
Thank you, madam.
A second. Hey, let's continue on.
You dare.
That is good and all, but power.
Out with you all.
Shop time. Ooh, driftwood.
The valuable is near.
There. Olympus, I accept this message.
Let's go.
Got here first. You got so close to beating me last time, babe. I could feel my wings growing heavy, like the underworld was calling me home. But I'm totally fine now.
For the moment. You'll soon feel the underworld calling you home once more. And you'll go, whether you like it or not.
Ooh, I love a good threat. Well then, let's see who's going home first, huh? Maybe it'll be just like before. Yeah, burn it all down. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, shiny. Got a lock on you. Blammo! Want more? Got plenty more. Got something for you. I'll be quiet. Spread fire. Think you dropped these, babe. Hey, babe. Blam!
Restore my doom.
All right, enough.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Get. Oh, come on. Whatever. Race you home.
Oh, I wasn't. I thought I was just barely on the edge. Seriously?
Same time, same place tomorrow night, Trouble?
My hit should have taken her out, but it wasn't doing any damage because she blasted me first. This fight is, tough.
On a blasted rail.
So close.
Hail, witch!
Hey, I've got these bath salts here that are more than enough for me, if you're not busy at the moment.
Mel, You know I like doing nothing. Sitting in the bathhouse with you? Well, that's gotta be the next best thing. So, shall we? Like being cooked in a cauldron, isn't it?
Don't you ever wonder how you used to be, Dora? When you were flesh and blood? I bet you were very beautiful.
What? Seriously? Is it because of my voice or because of my curves? Nah, you're just messing with me.
I am not. It's because of your confidence, I suppose. You're very self-assured. Some shades cower before me, but you and I always got on.
Well, some shades are total buffoons. Anyway, it doesn't really matter to me how I used to be. If I was happy about it, I figure I'd remember.
You think you've deliberately forgotten your past?
Yeah. Why else would I have forgotten everything? Probably took a couple swigs from the River Lethe and that was that. Clean slate.
The River of Forgetfulness. You think you were down in Elysium?
Maybe. Who knows?
Time passes.
You know, if I'm not mistaken, I think I had a good time with you back there. Thanks, Mel.
Princess? A pitch-black stone has been here this entire time, and I failed to detect it. I fear I'm beginning to slip up more often than acceptable.
It was inert just recently, Lord Moros, until your grandparent gave me an idea for how to see the possibilities within. Though, perhaps I ought to have checked with you first. You're troubled.
Well, it's just... Chaos and my sisters didn't always get along. Chaos wanted everything to be possible, while the Fates, their desire is for things a certain way. But they would all agree that you should use the stone as you see fit.
Nothing like a pitch-black stone to bring the family together, right?
Right.
Good, she's not here.
One, please.
Next time you got something to say about me, you come say it to my face. No, you witches would much rather sneak around, though.
What are you even talking about? I think you're being accusatory and abrasive. There, I said that to your face.
Odysseus tried giving me one of his talks, telling me you didn't go complaining to him.
He was concerned with how we're getting on. You're not exactly being subtle, and he's quite perceptive in case you hadn't noticed.
Be quiet.
Evening.
During a recent voyage, I found Circe the Enchantress on her little isle, evidently safe from all the turmoil at sea. Don't you two know each other fairly well?
In life and death, we can but strive to know each other well, goddess. Though I knew Circe just a bit, at least. As casual acquaintances is all. Why do you ask?
Oh, just in case you wanted me to tell her anything when next we met, as she may be providing some assistance when I navigate the Rift of Thessaly.
No need to tell her anything. Best keep your focus on the task at hand.
Noted.
Well, would you look at that? How could I possibly say no? It seems you found my weakness here, goddess.
The great tactician has no weaknesses, I'm sure. Though he does now have an extra bottle of nectar.
Did I get everyone? Oh, I already given him 2. Well, that was a slight waste in a sense.
Up you go.
That stuff again.
Recovered.
I'd not expected Lady Medea to be stationed in Ephyra still, Headmistress. To think even a witch of her experience wasn't able to prevent the city's fall.
It was not her responsibility to try. Medea was there to blend with the locals. It seems she's even more successful at it now, with most of them deceased. I trust she aided you in her own way.
That she did, yes. This should be possible.
In between the space between each surface region, that'd be great. Can I get that? I can go down below and get for this route to get these. 2 more of these. What is our new item? Useful.
Should keep me company.
I don't believe we have gifted Apollo a second time. We have not. Of course, it's these.
So basically, I'm gonna need you all to stand around, all right? You're eager to get out there and start dishing out some good old-fashioned punishment, young one. Well, then you need not stop for me. Just go.
It doesn't feel right to rush through these crossroads without so much as a word. Besides, you surely have some vital wisdom to impart.
That I do, and it is this. Even if you see a sign over my head or anybody's that's like, come here, talk to me. Remember, no need to chat if you're not in a conversating mood, okay?
Just ignore anybody I don't want to talk to then.
Yeah, who needs them?
Expensive. Need Ash to upgrade you. Olive, you haven't even encountered. There's so many upgrades to unlock now. Reminds me, what is the final weapon cost? Adamant. We haven't even encountered that. Probably got to get past Eris first. I have different items I need to upgrade stuff. By the way, I'm actually gonna... I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream here for today, regretfully. I go back and forth to save. You said I will be wrapping up here for today, so tune in tomorrow night, Monday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, for either more Hades 2 or some Skull the Hero Slayer or something. Doing Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the start of something new, because we just finished up Bug Snacks. And next Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for hopefully some Grumman, if I'm able to get those S ranks done in between now and then. But I don't know how much time I have free this week. Anyways, I've been Lord Javu, and I hope you all had a good time. With that, have a good morning, evening, or night, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.